to the Torye Show. Now it's time for our first guest, entrepreneur Lukman Calhoun. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for coming. You got a really busy schedule, you know, all your entrepreneurship going on.
Yeah, I got a couple of things that's going through, and but hey, anytime I can come through and speak to you, you are an entrepreneur, and it's right, and it's a blessing to be in the presence of you. So,
thank you, I appreciate that. Same here. So, for the folks who don't know, tell us your rags to riches story.
Well, you know, I'm actually from Virginia. You know, I have a twin brother, and we both are, you know, born and raised in PG County, Maryland. Those who don't know who PG County is, it's Prince George.
Okay.
You know, we stayed out there for a while up until, say, about half of 7th grade, going on towards 8th grade, and then we relocated from the East Coast to the Midwest.
Okay.
Went for the remaining part of my education through high school in Oklahoma City. And so being out there, basically where my mom's from, you know, I went through some things, I experienced some things, and seen some things, and you know, came across some people that was less than thou than myself, and came across some group of guys called the Crips.
Oh, I know about them.
Yeah. And so, you know, one thing led to the next. We had to fight every day.
But it was a Crip.
Well, not at first.
Okay.
You know, but they were doing a lot of recruiting at the time.
Oh.
That Colors came out, the movie Colors, and you know, the mighty 107 Hoover Gangster Crips ended up initiating us, and but the initiation, I didn't know how serious it was. I just thought these were guys that wanted somebody to be a part of their group so bad. I'm fighting everybody in their group, but I mean, we just got tired of it. I said, well, whatever this is, let's just get through with this.
Okay.
But it was a catch to it, and so, you know, we ended up getting down with the Hoover Gangster Crips, man. And so, you know, from that point on, it was on. I was on for my life. You know, I've done a lot of good things, but I did a lot of bad things. But God was it, you know. And
absolutely.
Yeah, He spared my life, man. He did.
Okay, so how did you tell us about your entrepreneurship? Why are you rich? Why are you millionaire?
Well, you know, thinking back, you know, I think a lot of times people don't realize the importance of education. You know, the education side of things is very serious. Why? Because, you know, I think I could have gone further in my entrepreneurship if I had some strong individuals that were protecting school. You know, I felt like, you know, why not have an opportunity to be able to, you know, go to a school where I can learn, where I can be able to feel free to have an open mind and be able to jot down my dreams and what I might want to become one day. I had envisioned to want to be in Washington, D.C. as maybe a lobbyist or a senator. Okay. You know, and maybe the president of the United States. I'm into politics. That's just my passion. I have to watch CNN, MSNBC, and all of this, except Fox News. I don't watch that. But hey, you know, I wanted that concept of being able to go and contribute to the country in that perspective. But you know, the education that I encountered, I was more so you know, trying to dodge fights and reputation of being pretty boys, and you know, and the ladies. You know, I remember dating a young lady. Her name was Kenyatta, and I mean, she was very popular, and this young lady here.
Yeah, the honorable.
How you know who she is?
I mean, everybody know who that is.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
Supermodel Kiana Osborne.
Yeah.
So you know before she was
I
pretty.
knew her
When she was,
before.
you know, with the glasses and the nose.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I knew her before
Okay.
then.
Okay.
But even then, she was trying to climb, you know, the ropes and trying to, you know,
Become something great.
And back then, I was the way I am now. Back then, that's who I was.
You was
know,
the man.
Very much so. My twin brother, we were the school. But, but you know, young lady named Kiana. I remember guys I'm talking about nerds too, but I remember guys that, you know, that really wanted Kiana. Simply because I gave her the opportunity.
Right.
You know, it seemed like somebody always talking to somebody that's not
Right.
fortunate.
Right. You give her a break.
Precisely. And when that happened, I mean, like, everybody wanted to talk. If I would have talked to a fat girl with cupcakes, you know how fat people love cake, you know, they would probably wanted to talk to him too. You know what I mean?
Cupcakes.
And eat cupcakes, you know. But hey, you know, what can I say? You know, but all seriousness, my success in the business that I'm in now, you know, co-founder of a charter schools of America.
Okay.
You know, and you know, our thing here is to be able to, you know, educate every rural area and link up with major corporations, being able to give the same business portfolio, business plan, be able to distribute the same type of education, more like McDonald's. You know, if you're in Seattle or from one coast to the next, let's say Florida, you order a number one. You want the same products to be the same.
True.
Okay. And number one is what?
Big Mac.
Okay.
Extra sauce, super salad, orange pasta.
Okay. Now,
Man.
you have the choice to choose between what drink you want.
Mhm.
But as far as the sandwich, as far as the fries, and what size you want, basically it's going to taste the same.
True.
Well, the same kind of thing is when it comes to education. I personally believe that, number one, education should come first, and the same plan that is presented to the people ought to be the same.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. The same kind of quality education a child should not be left behind. And I so feel that at this present time, the reason why our school is such a success is based upon not only the students, but not only the teachers, but the parents.
Okay. So, I can get the same education in the hood as I can get in the suburbs.
The same education.
Nothing.
If not, more of a quality education than you would in the suburbs that you would get in the hood.
Okay. So, after commercial break, you're going to tell us about more about your entrepreneurship. I'll see you after this break.